mic 1 2 3 check. All right, so we are back. Okay, this is going. See, now the quality of the video is better, but I think there is a lag. But we are going to figure that out. Bear with me. I apologize, but we are making do. We are improving every day. Number two is, can you hear this shit again and again? Like, is there an echo? If there is an echo, please let me know. Right? Today we are going to be talking about a very beautiful thing that is called opportunity. भाई देखो ऐसा है कि I have seen so many people go into business without really thinking it through. Just because you think you have a good idea doesn't mean the idea is actually good. There's a lot of times you have biases. Ki, like, because you've come up with it, you do not think about the everything that can go wrong with it, right? You don't know what will work, how it will work. How do you even figure out whether that idea that you have, that opportunity that you have, is actually a good opportunity to work on? So today we are going to be talking about opportunity. What is an opportunity that you can pursue? What kind of a project should you pursue? That is what we today is about. Okay. I shit. Hold on. Can you see the password? No, okay, good. Fuck. I'm like, oh. But even if you did see the password, like, तुम क्या ही उखाड़ लो, you समझ रहे हो? But okay, yeah. So there are multiple. Oh, there are multiple ways you can look at in an opportunity. Okay. First things first, you need to kind of understand. We are better prepared. Better prepared like always. Bro, I'm so excited. Every single day we're gonna come here, we're gonna learn better how to teach better. Right? And I genuinely want genuinely want you guys to tell me how I can make this better, how I can make this more fun, how I can make this more exciting for you guys. Because like I'm getting excited, I'm getting pumped, right? So, pehla cheez. If you can find a low price alternative to a rapidly changing system of a large mechanism, you have an opportunity. It's one of those things, like a lot of. Okay, hey, what's up, baby? Sunna, is there an echo? Is there an echo? Is there too much noise? Is there too much? Is there an echo? Is there a lag? Two things. Is the lag prevalent? Is there an echo? OP quality. I know, baby, bro. This quality is going to be good, but I think there is a lag. Can you find? Can you see if there's a lag between the audio and this thing? We need to still figure out how to make that, how to fix that shit. But we're going to figure it out. It's going to be exciting. And also, there's like a lag between. No, perfect, bro. Holy fuck! I am so excited. All right. So, bro, देखो ऐसा है कि one of the easiest way to look for an opportunity is to see which market is changing very quickly, right? A quick changing market means there's large corporations that cannot move effectively into that space because it's too much money, too much resources for them to be able to make a move. Another thing most people don't realize where to look for an opportunity is, for example, like Tesla, like what happened with Tesla, right? Tesla was able to make that move when other people couldn't make that move. It's not that other people did not know how to do it. Everybody knew how to fucking make electric cars, but they couldn't take that bet, honestly, as a large company because number one, they have already invested way too much money in something that they've been doing for a very long time, right? So for them to kind of change directions is very hard. Plus, because of bureaucracy, there are so many steps. By the time they come or adapt to change, it becomes really. I know, bro. I know there's a 30 second audio gap. We need to figure that shit out. I will figure it out. Just give me some time. I will figure it out. Today, video quality is fucking insane now, right? We've fixed our video quality. Now we just need to figure out how to sync our video and our audio together. But I will do that. Don't worry. Well, man. How about YouTube में थोड़ा fuck up होगा ना? That's like a 5 second. 5 second? Oh no, wait, we fixed the lag. Oh shit, this is good. Okay. Okay, this is good. I think we can figure it out. Alright. Where was I? Yeah, big corporation takes a lot of time in order to make those changes. So as as an entrepreneur, you should be looking at opportunities where these big corporations are not looking, because these big corporations can't make the move as fast as you can, right? So the idea is, number one, which market is changing quickly. That's number one. Number two is, if they are not taking that bet, why are they not taking that bet? And if you can figure that out, that's the simplest way for you to look at an opportunity. That's the simplest way for you to figure out where to enter. But if you have to kind of break it down, if you have to kind of actually break it down, characteristics of an opportunity. Okay, what are the characteristics of an opportunity? Create value for customers. This seems like a fucking obvious thing to say, right? It creates value for customers. It seems so obvious, but a lot of people don't realize. Like, for example, I keep getting pitches from new founders, which are basically like, who are basically giving the same solutions that the market already has. You are not bringing anything new to the table. The worst thing that they can do is they kind of add steps to something that already is simplified. A lot of times entrepreneurs, oh wait, what the fuck just happened? Oh no, hold on. Oh wait, this is working. What the fuck happened? I lost video, guys. Hold on. Oh, there's some issue with this. Anyway, a lot of times what ends up happening, is you think you have solved a problem, but you're actually adding on steps to something that has already been solved before. If your solution, if your whatever solution you're providing, if it does not solve the problem which the market isn't already solving, then you need to figure out what is it that you can add or remove. Sometimes it's not even about adding. Sometimes you might have the best software in the world. Just because your tech is good, just because your product is good, doesn't mean it provides value. Understand this. Right? Create significant value for customers by solving a significant problem or filling a significant unmet need for they will pay a premium. Create, this is the same thing, elaboration, okay? Significant value for customers by solving a significant problem. For which they will pay a premium. I will elaborate further again. Maki Ank, bro, I swear to God, I will. Bro, I am done. I am so fucking done. Shit. I am so annoyed right now. Hold on. Okay, we switch to camera 2. We have a different camera. This will not have a lag, so that's a good thing. Ravan, bro, I am sorry. Fuck! Anyway, doesn't matter. We are going to continue with this for a while. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll just do one more thing, guys. Just give me 1 second, okay? This is annoying. Anyway, I am back. Okay, तो पहला चीज, create significant value, create significant value for customers by solving a significant problem or filling a significant unmet need for which they will pay a premium. Second one, offer significant profit to investors. ये और एक चीज, a lot of offer profit to customers. A lot of what I'm saying seems obvious, but trust me, a lot of people don't realize this. And entrepreneur. A lot of times what ends up happening is business owners will start a business and straight 4-5 years they will never make money. Fuck 4-5 years. They in their lifetime they will pay everyone in their business except themselves. I've seen like my own people in my own family, like they've been doing business for 10 years and they're broke. They have debt. They do not know how to get out of this trap. They're stuck in a situation they don't know what to do. Like the business bare minimum makes sense. Right? It does enough. The business survives. Like you are paying the employees, you're paying your vendors, you're paying everyone except for yourself. Like I've seen so many businesses go down because of this shit, man. I've seen so many entrepreneurs break because of this. Businessmen who refuse to let go of their business because they have attached themselves to that business. They think they are that business. It seems so obvious, right? A business that a business that offers profits to customers and a business that offers profit to entrepreneurs and investors. Something that seems so obvious, 70 to 80% of businesses today do not offer. They only make money to survive. They only make money so the business lasts, but the end of the day, they're never paid. When you're starting out, you need to run the math, bro. You need to run the numbers. If those numbers do not, man, we'll get more into detail of this, okay? I'm just first going to brief you through this and then I'm going to go into the details of it, okay? 3 represents a good fit to the capabilities of the entrepreneur and its team. मतलब क्या है? आइडिया सही है दोस्त, पर तुम्हारे में वो करने की हिम्मत है क्या? A lot of people, like for example, I see this in F&B so much. I see this in F&B time and time again, where people think that just because they have a little money stacked away, they can start a restaurant. Why do you think it's easy? Business is not easy. Business is easy for nobody. Like they have no managerial experience, they have no technical expertise, they have nothing that makes it reasonably good enough for them to start this business. Just because you have an idea does not mean you should do the business. And I'm telling you this again, hear me out. Just because you have an idea does not mean you should do that business. Are you capable, or is your team capable enough to be able to execute it? If they are not, then you need to stop. Like this shit seems so obvious, but a lot of people get so excited when they start out that they never actually get into the nitty gritties. Like it's so like, bro, you need to take your idea, break that shit down, and ask yourself legitimately these questions. Like this shit that I've been talking about in the last two sessions, where I'm talking. First of all, are you an entrepreneur? What is a business? If this is an opportunity, is this an opportunity you should be doing? Like these are legitimate questions you need to ask yourself, right? Third, now this is fourth actually, technically fourth. Is it durable? The shit that you do, is that for the next 2 months, or is this something that's gonna last longer than the next 1 year or 2 years or 5 years? Like, bro, you need to understand a lot of businesses, what people are doing right now are fads. They don't survive, like these NFTs and this and that, whatever, like, oh, quick money fucking schemes. Man, listen to me, hear me out. You will not survive. And I promise you, by the time you become aware of these projects, you are at the far end of the cycle. Whoever had to make money, they have made money. Here's the rule. If it is very easy for you to do it, don't do it. If the barrier of entry is a joke, do not do it. A lot of, like, how many fucking social media managers do you want, man? How many? Every single person, every single business I'm fucking looking at, they're all social media managers. The fuck are you going to be doing social media management for? Understand something. If the barrier of entry is low, then don't do it. That means everybody is going to do it. And if everybody is going to do it, that means you guys are going to be fighting for scraps. If you're going to be fighting for scraps, the fuck are you putting so much energy for? Right? Can it be financed? Shit, again, 5 very basic things. Oh, by the way, I want you guys to talk to me. I want you guys to ask me questions. I want you guys to interact with me. Okay, so as I'm talking, tell me if you have any questions, we'll go through that. Can it be financed? Bro, you'll start a business. In order for you to scale that business, in order for you to build that business, you will need resources, you'll need money. Is your project something that can raise money? Is your product something that can raise money? These are legitimate questions you need to ask yourself before you start out. Before you start playing this game, you need to be asking these questions. I'm going to go deeper into the 5 questions, okay? That's all we're going to be talking about today. Characteristics of an opportunity. Let's talk about number 1. Hey, load app. Work. Creating value. We are going to be talking about how to test viability after this. So that will be session 2, session 2 more sessions after this. We'll be talking about viability of a project. But today we're talking about how to first look at an opportunity. Okay. Say you have an opportunity. The first thing you can do is go through these characteristics. Does your opportunity fit these characteristics? If it doesn't fit these characteristics, then don't do it. Okay. Customers will pay for a product or a service only if they perceive a benefit whose value exceeds the cost. Greater the perceived value, the more they will pay. You don't have to have a unique product or a service. Understand something. You don't have to come out with something great. A lot of people think that it is the lack of a product or a service in the market. It is how you bring that product or service to the market. Understand something, we are all solving supply chain. There is money to be made in every nook and corner. There is an opportunity in every nook and corner. There is this, I spoke about this I think during another session. It's called it's about a company called Cimex. This company basically figured out one thing, okay? They supply cement. Everybody supplies cement. The cement was same. There's nothing special about fucking cement. It's cement. What they were trying to figure out with this cement was how do I capture more market, and how do I get somebody X to pay more money than Y even though the product is the same. I'll ask you this. If you have listened to my sessions before, the two people here, tell me this. If the product is the same, if you and your competitors are providing the same product, how do you charge a premium for that product? Simple fucking question. A lot of startups are built on these simple questions, by the way. A lot of them are built around asking yourself the right questions. If I have X and you have X, why should someone pay me 30 bucks and pay you 10 bucks? And this happens in the market time and time and time again. It's because I provide a certain value that that person Y doesn't. So what Cimex did is they understood that the market, there's a small gap. Okay, there was no reliability in terms of delivery. Cimex understood that if the contractor, if the other person says, okay, if you order better service, premium feel, okay, better service. What do you mean by better service? Elaborate. Cimex basically figured out that if a contractor calls and says, I need cement, he cannot reliably tell when the cement will come. It might come 3 hours from now, 5 hours from now, 7 hours from now, tomorrow. But someone like a contractor, every hour they lose is money they have lost, because they pay people by the hour. So Cimex does one simple thing, very simple thing he did. Okay, he basically told its customers, I will guarantee you cement delivery within 20 minutes. Domino's did this shit. They did the same shit. I will give you cement within 20 minutes from the point of delivery. And further on, they gave an offer that they couldn't say no to. You know what that offer was? I will deliver it in 20 minutes. If I don't, you pay me nothing. This idea of you pay me nothing, I will bear the cost, that is, I guarantee you, outcome-based services. Outcome-based service. All of y'all are like, oh, I'm going to make social media marketing. Motherfucker, can you deliver outcome? Deliver outcome. People are like, how do I charge, Sadbhai? How do I charge 10 times more money than what I'm charging right now? Because I'm fighting with another guy who's making a post for 500 rupees and a reel for 1000 rupees. And if I make a reel for 1000 rupees, somebody else will offer the same reel for like 800 bucks, and then I have to offer it for 600 bucks, and then he'll offer it for 400 bucks. Right now, we both are fighting for 300 bucks. Can your product or service offer a guarantee? Ask yourself this. Cimex did this. They said, okay, we will guarantee you delivery within 20 minutes. Okay? And after delivery in 20 minutes, if I don't deliver, I'll pay you the money back. And one thing happened. People said, fuck the 30 rupees that I'm paying you extra. I don't mind paying that, because I am paying for I'm paying for convenience. People pay for convenience. People pay to make their life easier. Is your product or service making people's life easier, or is it making it harder? You know what happened? Fucking millionaires, billionaires technically. That company went on to sell the cement, same cement, on a premium price, and almost 80% of the 80 to 90% of the deliveries were on time. The 10% of the time they couldn't deliver on time, they were very happy to pay the money because their premium costs were covering up so much more. Their operational cost doubled, so their ability to actually uh, uh, make so much money made no difference of a 10% effort. Are you creating value? This value does not have to be extreme. The product or the service does not have to be extreme. You need to build something that provides actual value to your customers. Second, my god, can you see my wallpaper? Number two, significant profit potential. There is a chart. Okay, this is risk. Can you see that? Okay, risk. This is returns. The higher the risk, the greater the returns. A very simple factor. You at zero risk, at zero risk today in the market, you will get a minimum of 12% annually. At zero risk, you can make 12%. That is the market is offering. If your business is not offering you at least, if is not offering the investor at least 12% at zero risk, then it's not a viable business. And here's why. Because he can literally take that money and put that money in a very stable economy and just generate at least 12% in the market. So you're at zero risk, at least 12% return should be there. The higher the risk, the higher the returns. Your business should be able to generate, you should be able to ROI, that is return the investor money, at least within the first 18 months. 18 months ROI is a good ROI. 24 months is okay. Beyond that, nobody will touch you. Your business should be such that he can't just go, he can be like, okay, you are there. Like, why a social media marketer or a company that does fucking these kind of businesses will never be able to raise money is for one simple reason. There is so many of y'all, you can literally throw money and create one, and you don't have any place to negotiate. The risk is too high, the benefits is nothing. Your business should have at least a minimum of 12% profit margins, and should be profitable within the first 4 years. By the 4th year, you should be profitable. Okay? Third, durability. Is the thing that you're going to do lasting you for more than a few years? During the pandemic, everybody was selling these, what do you call that, masks. These are things that you can start and it'll end within a very small time frame. These are not businesses that will last time. Do not invest your energy in fads. That quick rich gets schemes type of fucking businesses where there isn't actual, the lifetime of those projects are not more than a year. Don't touch it. Your business is something that should grow over a period of time. You need to really understand what you're chasing after. Are these products or services that will last a long period of time, or are these products or services that will disappear tomorrow? Like for example, the pandemic business, right? Like during the pandemic, a lot of people started going heavy into this mask manufacturing. A lot of people lost money because they came at the end of it. A lot of times what ends up happening is these fad based businesses, you end up coming at the far end of the fucking cycle. You don't come at the starting of the cycle. By the time it reaches you, you're probably late already. This is what happened with crypto. This is what happened with crypto. This is what happened with a lot of NFT markets. A lot of these markets are like that. Don't jump into it. I know these businesses look so lucrative from the outside. Like, oh my god, everybody's making money. Don't. It should grow year on year on, like the telecom business, software business, outdoor infrastructure business. There's always greater creations on this, right? Durability. 4. Financing. Check the market whether it can be whether you can get financing or not. I think that's fucking upfront about it. Wait, did I miss something? Durability. Oh yeah, a good fit to you. I'm gonna underline this motherfucker 10 times. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna. Okay. A good fit to you. What does that mean, motherfuckers? Okay, I'm gonna come to these questions right after that, okay? If you do not have the capability, the technical experience, or the management skills in order to run a particular business, don't do it. A lot of people have lost a lot of money trying to do something that they have no awareness of because it looks easy. I promise you, there is no business in this world that is easy. Anyone that makes you think that there is 3 steps to do this and you will succeed in those 3 steps, they are lying to you. They're trying to make money out of you. Look at it. They are probably selling a course. But understand something. Everything looks beautiful from outside, and everything looks easy from outside. I'm yet to meet a businessman or a founder or a business owner or somebody who's successful on any level who doesn't have their own shit that they need to deal with. A lot of times when we look from outside, no, we look at a particular space and you're like, oh fuck bro, like look at how much money he's making, it might like, and everybody's doing it and this, that and all of that. Man, only they know their problems. Only a guy who's running his business knows his problems. He might not tell you anything, he might not say anything, he might tell you how amazing everything is, but I promise you it's not easy. You need to really know what the fuck you're doing before you start doing it, or you lose a lot of time. It took me a long time to learn this lesson. Now here's the thing, you can still do these things. You can still go and do these things and learn on the game. But there's a lot better ways to lose money and time. Sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes it's that pain and that process of building something is not worth it. Ask yourself, is your project creating value for your customers? Is that project significantly profitable for you and your investors? Is that project durable long enough for you to invest your time and energy into? Can you finance this project? Can you get people to put money behind this project? Are you somebody who should be doing this? Do you have the technical know-how, or do you know people with the technical know-how, and can you run them? These are very important questions you need to ask yourself and the people around you before you even start playing this game. Tomorrow we will be talking about where to look for an opportunity. Okay. Now that we know what are the characteristics of an opportunity, we will talk about where to look for opportunities. But before we go into it, we need to genuinely address a few things. Okay. Here's the rule for you guys. If it is easy, if it looks easy, don't do it. If there's a TikTok truth telling you how there is like this incredible hack to do drop shipping, don't do it. If it was that easy, if it is that easy, then everybody's doing it. If everybody's doing it, that means you're going to be undercut every single part of the game. If it is easy, everybody's doing it. If everybody's doing it, then you are going to be fighting for pennies. Because when it started out, there were probably 5 or 10 people who were really good at it and they made a fuck ton of money doing it. Right now, there are 10,000s of them. So whatever they are probably offering, a service or a product, now has been, the demand is not that high, but the supply is too high. And because of that, you are fighting for scraps. That's why there is no value for editors. That's why there is no value for social media managers. That's why there is no value for these generic fucking, oh, let me make a post for you, let me design this for you. Because, bro, there's always another guy who can do it cheaper. Ask yourself these questions before you get into business. If what you're doing does not identify with these things and the things that I told you in the previous videos, it's time for you to figure something else out. Okay. Q&A, motherfuckers! Okay. How to test a startup idea. We are going to be talking about viability of a project in another few sessions. Side question, is AI a trend like NFT? Will it not be relevant in a year? Should we grab this opportunity? AI is amazing. AI is a tool. It's not a trend. Understand something. AI is going to be a tool that is going to be like, it's like this, bro. AI is like what Gary Vee said. AI is like the tractor. When farmers first got the tractors, everybody thought everybody will lose their job. Everybody doesn't lose their job. Just find new jobs. The tractor allows them to go to better jobs. But whoever adapted to those tractors quicker made a lot of money with it, right? I opened a social media company to generate some revenue so that I can work on my app idea. Sure, but you would rather just work on a job. Like, why don't you just get a job instead? Like, that social media company, like the amount of energy you spend in building another business so that you can build another business is too high. Like, you do not want to exert so much energy because you want to retain energy onto building your business, right? So because you want to be able to retain your energy to build your business, you would rather do a job than start a social media company or side hustles that way. If you're planning to start a business, a legitimate business that you want to develop, which business is better, product based or service based? There isn't really a correlation. The better a question would be, which business is better for you? Do you have a better experience, or do you have a better understanding of a product based company or a service based company? Let me answer this better. Which business is better is a business that you are already a consumer of. If you already are a consumer of a particular kind of service or a product, you have an innate understanding of the requirements of that product or a service. If that is, and that's going to help you a lot building that product or a service, or catering to the consumers of that particular product or a service. In terms of scale, both have extreme scalability. I think that is the only good reason to start social media. I'm a college student. I have a business plan to execute, but it needs an investment of 10K. I can invest all my savings in the business, but I have a fear of losing all my money to zero. What should I do? Don't do it. If you are worried of losing 10K, then baby, you shouldn't do business. 10K is not even a beginner fund for this, and I'm not trying to undermine you, and I want you to understand, I'm genuinely not trying to undermine you. But भाई 10,000 में वैसे भी कुछ तुम उखाड़ने वाले नहीं हो. You're not being realistic. A lot of times when people start a business, they're not very realistic about the numbers. Like, they are genuinely just, they undertake, like, we have a habit of trying to look at the brighter side of things, which we think helps us, but then just puts us in trouble later on. Realistically, that 10,000 में कुछ नहीं उखाड़ सकता भाई. ये कौन सा business है जो तुम 10,000 में करने वाले हो, right? And if you're scared of losing 10,000, if 10,000 is the point, that 10,000 rupees is something that you're scared of losing, don't do business at all, because you're going to lose a lot more in the process. How to figure out which business is best for you? By experiencing products and services, by working for other companies, by understanding what are the gaps in the market, by understanding your expertise and what you're good at. There's a bunch of things that you can look at, but specifically for people, if you want to figure out which is the best business for you, look at a problem you're currently facing with products or services that you're using. If you are facing a problem, that means there's a lot more people in that who are consumers of that product or a service who are facing that problem. If you're able to solve that problem, there you go, you have a business opportunity. I'm going to elaborate more in the next session tomorrow, but yeah, that's basically one of the easiest way to look for opportunities. I don't have any prior experience. Get some. Okay, we have successfully finished session number 3. आज बहुत टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम्स हो गए थे भाई. पहला चीज़, लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब कर दो मादर चोरों, लाइक करो, और भाई एक स्क्रीनशॉट लेके टैग करो भाई को इंस्टाग्राम में, बिकॉज we want people to know this is fucking amazing and you're learning, so that a lot more people can join us and we can make a bigger community. And if you have bigger community, you have more people to work with. Selling courses and promoting them on Instagram. हाँ ठीक है, you can do that. Oh, that's the 10K wala business. You don't need 10K to sell courses and promote them on Instagram, bro. Why do you need 10K to do that? You need to invest your time and energy. Why do you need 10K for that? I don't understand the requirement of 10K. Is it necessary to create a personal brand? Thank you so much, Sad Bhaiya. Hey, bro, anytime. Is it necessary to create? Bro, today if you're not on the internet, it's very hard to be relevant. I think the internet gives you an edge. A lot of people are on the internet, but you don't realize a lot more people are not on the internet. Like, I think putting yourself out there allows you to do a lot of things. It helps you access a lot of places, a lot of people, but don't do stupid shit on the internet. Like, a lot of times, way before I created a personal brand, I just put myself out there. Like, I don't think you are there yet for you to be able to create a personal brand or need to create a personal brand. If you genuinely enjoy doing something, I think you should put that out there, because that's going to benefit a lot of you. But do not chase after creating a personal brand. Chase after just providing value to the people who watch you. It doesn't matter if it's 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, 30 people. As long as you're providing value to somebody, the return on investment on that is amazing. Alright, I think that's all for today. I will